like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of Aew Collision, the week commencing the 29th of July 2024. So it starts off with Orange Cassidy versus Johnny TV. Really good match. Obviously, Orange Cassidy is one of the best wrestlers, period, especially on AEW, and Johnny TV is a veteran. John Morrison, Johnny TV, whoever you want to call him. Really good match, but in the end, Orange Cassidy got the victory. Then he was attacked by Taya Valkyrie, which wasn't very nice. Then we have the Bang Bang Gang calling out the patriarchy, basically saying they want their titles back. Then we have Top Flight versus BBC versus Brian Cage and Lee Moriarty in a very good three-way tag team match. Really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But in the end, the BCC get the victory. Then you have the Conglomeration basically getting hyped up in the back, getting ready for their match. And then you have Willow Nightingale pulls up, gets in on some of the fun and some of the hype, and obviously Mark Briscoe gets hype and finishes the whole segment. Then we have Hologram versus the Beast. Hologram is pretty good. He's a very entertaining wrestler. I think he just needs to be careful on some of the high moves he does, high spots, because there can be blotches. There's a lot of error to blotch with those high spot moves. But really good match, and in the end, Hologram gets the victory. Then we had Thunder Rosa versus some woman. Thunder Rosa gets the victory. Then we have Lance Archer. So Lance Archer's been doing this for a while now, basically going around just destroying everyone, destroying everything, beating everyone up, and just leaving everyone lane. So he did that again. And then we had the Conglomeration versus the Premier Athletes. Really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But in the end, the Conglomeration get the victory. Then we have Chris Jericho calling out Suzuki. Obviously, they had a match. He said he wants to, if they meet again, he's going to hurt him even worse. Then he calls out Shibata for coming out as well and attacking Chris Jericho. So we'll see. Then we have Lance Archer versus some guy. Lance Archer gets the victory. Then we have the FTR versus the MXM Collection. Now, I didn't even know these people released. Those guys were released from WWE. Literally, I didn't even know. I was like, oh. And yeah, that tag team that used to run with old time LA Knight, but not the real not now LA Knight from the WWE. But in the end, come on, the FTR get the victory. Then in the main event of the evening, it was Leo Rush versus Pac. He goes by another name as well, but I don't really want to say that. Really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. Obviously, these two are aerial wrestlers, high spots galore. Really good match. But in the end, Pac got the victory. But it was a really good match, though. Make sure you go and watch it.